Welcome to the Czech and Slovak House, San Diego, in the International Village in Balboa Park. The International Cottage was opened in 1935 but closed in December 1941 due to World War II and occupied by the military. During the war, buildings at Balboa Park were taken over by the U.S. Navy as an extension of the Balboa Naval Hospital. All were given back to the public in 1946. The park finally reopened in August 1948, and today the International Village is a collective representing 32 nations, while 8 more are under construction. The Czech and Slovak community in San Diego keep the Czechoslovak House open. The last Czechoslovakian generations kept the house going since 1935, a treasure worth preserving. The cottage is open to visitors on Saturday and Sunday afternoons from noon to 5 p.m. Volunteer members of House of Czech and Slovak take turns hosting the cottage and offer samples of ethnic pastries and coffee. Visitors are welcome to view the displays of photos, a video presentation, and cultural items. During the afternoon, hosts answer questions about the two republics and provide information about the artifacts on display. Donations are accepted and appreciated.
The house has so many stories about Czech and Slovak immigrants who created the house and kept it open for over 86 years. Even though Czechoslovakia separated in 1993 to Czech Republic and Slovakia, I'm so happy that at least here in America we are all Czech and Slovaks under one roof, just like brothers and sisters. And sometimes we even fight like that. I'm just joking, of course. In 2017, we were struggling to keep this house open because some of the members died, some left, and the rule is that each house needs to have at least 25 members, and it needs to be open every Saturday and Sunday, most of the weekends, and for 5 hours each day. And because we had low membership, it was hard to do. So we all tried to recruit new members, and it was successful. So here we are still standing, because if we ever lose this house, there is so many other countries on the waiting list waiting for any house to be empty, and they will move right in. So we really need to keep Czech and Slovak heritage going here in Balboa Park. There is the House of Poland, as you will see later, and Italy, France. So I think we need to have Czech and Slovak house as well. Not just for the next generation, for our children, like my children, they were born in America, but I'm trying to teach them traditions, but also for the visitors, because they are interesting to learn about Czech Republic and Slovakia. Here in International Village, there is total 34 nationalities. Some nationalities share the houses, like I believe Philippines and France. Right now, city of San Diego approved to build 5 additional houses. So they are built behind House of USA and another behind the Hall of Nations. And one of the house is finally House of the Mexico.
There are 3 main events each year hosted here. The Ethnic Food Fair is on the Sunday of Memorial Day weekend in May. The cottage members sell food, homemade pastries, and drinks at this event. The 3rd Sunday in October is reserved for the lawn program, where the cottage provides afternoon entertainment on the lawn stage, sells food, homemade pastries, and drinks. International Christmas Festival, December nights, is the first Friday and Saturday in December. Once again, the cottage sells food, homemade pastries, drinks, and also participates in the Spirits Garden. The International Village is part of Balboa Park. The park began as 1,400 acres of land set aside in 1868 by San Diego civic leaders, known then as City Park. In 1910, park commissioners announced plans to rename City Park as Balboa Park, chosen in honor of Spanish-born Vasco Núñez de Balboa. You can find in Balboa Park also the San Diego Natural History Museum, the Marston House Museum, the Museum of Us, the Cabrillo Bridge, and the Spreckles Organ Pavilion. The former Food and Beverage Building, today's Casa de Balboa, which houses the Balboa Art Conservation Center, Museum of Photographic Arts, San Diego History Center and Archives, and San Diego Model Railroad Museum, the Casa del Prado, San Diego Botanical Foundation, San Diego Civic Youth Ballet, San Diego Flora Association, San Diego Junior Theater, and the San Diego Youth Symphony, and the House of Charm, Miguel International Museum of San Diego Art Institute, and many other interesting buildings. The extensive landscaping the exposition brought to the park has earned it its nickname, the Garden Fair. The park's landmark tree is the Moreton Bay fig, growing north of the Natural History Museum. This tree, planted before 1915, is over 60 feet tall with a spread of 120 feet. The historic botanical building is one of the largest lath structures in the world. Back to the International Village. Each year, houses elect queens and princesses to reign from October 1st to September 30th the following year. Candidates must be members of their house. Every house has only one queen. They are encouraged to remain active in their houses throughout the year and are required to participate in all Queen's activities. Nicole Němeček became princess in 2016, and for the past 2 years, Nicole has taken the place as the queen. And current Czechoslovak princess, Lea Dostálek and Natasha Braden. Members of Czechoslovak Cottage keep Czech and Slovak traditions. Anka Hradský has been holding the Czech-Moravian Slovak Folklore Festival every year since 2010. The Němeček family continues to hold the long-standing Czechoslovak tradition of Mikuláš and masquerades yearly as the holy trio of Mikuláš, Angel, and Čert. At the beginning of December, they visit the Czech school and surprise children with all the things documented about them in the Book of Sins and Good Deeds. Christmas and Easter traditions, Bohemian and Moravian national dress, traditional music and dance are only a few of the things these cottage walls have witnessed. The members that volunteer their free time to preserve these Czech and Slovak traditions deserve much admiration. It is thanks to them that visitors from all over can peek into the warm and inviting Czechoslovak house and absorb the history and culture of our small but culturally rich Czech and Slovak nations.
I would love to take this opportunity, and if any of the viewer is from San Diego or they know somebody from San Diego who would love to help us and become volunteer of this beautiful house of Czech and Slovak republics, we will be so thankful and we will welcome them with the open arms. We are a very nice group. We have so much fun together. We have through year we have picnic appreciation for members, and we just making so many beautiful memories. Thank you so much.
A big thank you to all the members keeping the Czech and Slovak house whole, with a special thanks to Martina Němeček and Nicole Němeček.